What's going on, gentlemen? It's me again. It's been a long time since I left you, but I am back. And today, trying to get this camera straight for you. Today, we're going to talk about my hometown, where I grew up, the block that I actually grew up on. And this is actually Browning Street in Pollock Town. That's right, Pollock Town, Browning Street. I'm going to pull up a little bit. Unfortunately, they still do have open air drug sales on this block. When I lived here, it wasn't. But now this block is actually the worst street in Pollock Town. It's actually in the local newspaper a few times, talking about the deaths, a number of deaths. Where I'm parked right now, if I turn the camera a little to the right over here, you'll actually see where one of my closest friends, well, a close friend, actually got shot and murdered. It's the house with the that faux brick on it, that like nice color house there, like they have in the Caribbean. He got shot right out in front of that house right there. One day, when I was at home in bed, it was a hot day, much like it is today. Today it's around 90 degrees. It'd be 91 degrees. I was at home on the left, right past that handicap sign. You'll see over here. And basically, what was going on is I was in the house asleep. I was laying in the bed, and it was hot. I was just trying to stay cool because we didn't have air conditioning back then. And so I hear a commotion outside, and then all of a sudden I hear a gunshot. And my boy Mike was shot in the neck by the kid that actually lived right next door to that house, the closed up porch house with the faux brick on it, and he died. He actually got back into his truck, and his friend drove him to the hospital. He died in the hospital. He got shot in the neck with a 22. So a lot of people always say that, hey, well, 22 isn't. Oh, that's not strong enough. Let me tell you. So I have friends that died from a 22. This is Browning Street in Pollock Town. I apologize for not posting recently because, sometimes when I start to think about some of the stuff that I witnessed and a lot of the people that, died. Like I talked to somebody yesterday and they were talking about, guns. I told them that I own guns and everything. And they were like, oh, I don't like guns because I had a brother that died. I had other people that died of guns. And I understand. I said, I understand it because I had plenty of friends that were murdered and killed in this city. Plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? It was no trying to see how good this camera view is right now, but I was trying to see. That's one of my old neighbors coming outside with the cane. She's a very nice lady, very Christian lady. I don't know how they're surviving on this block now, but you know, but you know, uh, I went through a lot of that stuff, and sometimes I was telling one of the subscribers, Blue Line family, I was telling them that when I start to think about all the different people I know that were killed by, I hope this guy lets her cross the street, sees her walk on the cane, he's still speeding. See, that's the ignorant stuff, and he ain't even from around here. That's the thing. See that dude right there coming in town. Look, and this next one, the one that just went by, came in town looking for drugs. And see how they come through here driving all fast and everything? Almost hit my old neighbor. Very nice lady. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that car she's getting in, I had one just like it, except it was darker blue with a Landau top, a Buick Roadmaster, and they bought it after I bought mine. So they've had that, that's a newer one. I had a 92, that's like a 95. Very reliable car. I love that car. That was the best car I ever owned. But I had a lot of people, a lot of friends that died, and was murdered. But like I told her yesterday, I said, and I know for a fact that your brother and all those other people that got shot and killed would have wished they had a gun on them when they died. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a friend of mine, double A. He got shot. I think I told you guys this before. But he got shot in the leg with a a double barrel sawed off shotgun. To this day, he got pellets in his body. And now he told me last week that now all the pellets that were in his leg that he almost lost at the age of 16, 17, now all the pellets is in his chest, and he's married with children. So every day for him is a gamble. It's like a roll of the dice. He don't know if one of them pellets is going to pop into his chest, his lung, his heart, anywhere. It could go up to his brain. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we know, and I know for a fact he wished he had a gun on him that day when they tried to rob. Well, they did rob him for a Raiders jacket. Y'all remember when they were the bomb, or they were the hotness, and $5 in the jacket. That was it. He was only 16, 17 years old. Just visiting some girl with his boy. You know what I'm saying? He actually saved my boy Tony from getting shot. That's how he got shot. They were going to shoot him, and my boy pushed the guy and knocked the shotgun around, and they shot his leg. So I mean, but this is the block. Some of this stuff, it gets to me sometimes. I will be going to West Philly probably Saturday. Um, it's nice. A couple weekends that's gone by, I wanted to do the whole night ride thing, but it was really raining hard. Um, we had some flooding areas in Philly and New Jersey, actually. It was all over the whole region. But well, thanks again. I'm glad you guys are still sticking around. Give me some time. I'm going to start posting again regular, twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, like I was doing before. And, I appreciate your support. If you want to continue to support me, go to Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. And, like and subscribe. Okay. Now, if I can only stop this thing.